Good morning, guys. Welcome back or to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be getting the Hyundai ready for sale. So in the last Hyundai video, y'all seen we got this thing running. It actually runs pretty good, but we got this thing running. So in this video, there's a few things I still want to do with the car. So we need to get a new handle, a new window switch, because this one just kind of flops around wherever. A mirror. We need to give this thing a full clean. You know, this is oil, actually. Because when we tore this thing apart and found out it needed a motor, we put the parts in the car and then parked the car outside. So this is oil and whatnot. But we'll get these mats cleaned up. Like I said, give this thing a good clean. We need to do that. We're also going to fix these. We're about to do that right now, actually. I just pulled it over here. Got some pictures of the outside of the car. So, like I said, I'm going to pull it back in the shop. I have some stuff from when we did the 6.0's headliner. So, I have that stuff that we're going to be fixing this with. So it shouldn't take very long at all. But regardless, let's fire this thing up. We'll get it in the shop and go ahead and get started. All right, guys. So that is all we're going to do today. But we did get the door panels all fixed up. So we took our glue. Like I said, it was glue I had from when we did the Red Trucks headliner. Actually, I'm gonna park over here. But took it and a foam, like a foam brush type deal, and put some on the panel themselves and then on the carpeted piece. Got that all glued up, so they are good to go all the way around. I'll show you all that here in just a moment. Park here instead of parking the 300, because I've been parking the 300 in the driveway. But like I said, got these all fixed up. Got them tucked back up in here as they should be and whatnot. So this one, oh, air bubble in it. I need to do this first. But the other ones we got all taken care of nicely, so they are all good to go. And yeah, so like I said, I mean, we do need to clean this thing, get this is from when I bought this car. So get stuff like that off of it, get it cleaned up. Like I said, we need to do something with this window switch and this door handle. That door handle was broke when I bought the car as well. So we'll do that stuff, see if we can get a mirror, hopefully a mirror that is the same color as the car. If not, I do have the paint from when we painted this car, so that's not a huge deal. But all in all, this thing's getting just pretty close. I did get a bunch of pictures of it earlier, so it will be. Have a few people who might be interested in this car. I'm not keeping this car. I don't want this car. I sold it once, didn't get paid for it. That's a long story. But long story short, I don't want this car. I would just want paid for it, and that is the point here. So that is that. But regardless, we'll get this thing cleaned up. We do need to get it cleaned up. We do need to do the mirror. We need a headlight switch, door handle, and that realistically should be it. I do need to put a little bit of coolant in it, but other than that, we should be good. So anyway, I guess we're gonna go to a junkyard and see if we can find the mirror and stuff. There's one not too far from here. We'll go. I know they have a couple of these cars because that's where I bought the trunk for this car. So we'll go there, see if we can find a mirror and the door handle and stuff. But it's Saturday, so they won't be open till Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember if they're open on Mondays, but regardless, I will catch y'all then, and we will go and see if we can find some more parts for this car. Okay guys, so it is a week or two later, and we're out here in the car. I'm trying to figure out what is the deal here. So we took the headlight switch off the car. We figured out this has just got clips, and you can take the mirror off, so we don't have to pull the whole panel. Now we're trying to figure out what is the deal about the door handle. This is actually broke, so we're gonna see what it takes to take just this piece off. That way we can replace this, and y'all know our window switch, it doesn't have the spring in it. So if that's one piece, then we'll just get this whole thing and we should be good to go. So anyway, like I said, we're trying to figure out what it all takes to take this thing all apart. That way we know what to take with us to the junkyard and all that kind of thing. So anyway, we'll get this off of here and see what all kind of a pain this is going to be to take apart. All right guys, so we've made it here to the junkyard in our loaner Dodge Caliber, or whatever this thing is, and we found a car that had, well, everything. So got a door handle, the cup that we needed, a headlight switch that I believe is good, and a mirror. So the mirror's the wrong color, but that's not a problem because I can paint it. I just needed something that wasn't busted and had good glass in it. So this one should be just what we need, and we should be good to go. So anyway, I guess we're gonna go up here, pay for this stuff, and get back to the house, throw this stuff on the car, with the exception of the mirror, obviously, and well, we'll be one step closer. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna show you this. We got a mirror. We'll clean this up. We'll repaint it. I have in that tote right there was the paint from when I painted that car originally. So we'll get that sanded down and get it sprayed. I actually got some stuff I need to paint probably next week anyway. So we'll get that painted while we got all the paint stuff out and whatnot. Maybe we'll see. I don't know, because I'm painting white, and I don't really want to get any blue overspray in the white. So we'll figure that out. But we will get this painted at some point. Another thing, we got a new door handle. You can see here. This is the pull. This is broken in the car. We have the lock, the spring, and then the bucket. The bucket is what was broke in that car as well. These ears were broke off. This one is cracked, as you can see there, but the pin was broke. Where was that at? There it is. Or it wasn't broke, it was bent. As you can see, that is very bent. So what I did was I took this to the air compressor over there with the cutoff wheel and cut the head off of it. That way I could pull that through, because this wouldn't go through there where it is bent. So got that cut off of there. We'll get the pin off of the old one because it is still good. I also need to get this retainer out of here, so I'll get something. I got a little punch here. We'll take our little punch here and we'll knock that guy out of there, because we're going to use the old one from the old handle. So we have that. We have our new lock with a sparkly ladybug on it. We'll leave that on there for the next person. But all in all, that is that. My grandpa is working on putting the headlight switch in right now. So that is that. We also looked for some parts for the Jeep. Couldn't find that stuff. So anyway, we'll have a video on this next, I believe. Or y'all might have already seen it. I don't know if I'm gonna wait for this video till the mirror's done or not. I don't know. We'll see. But regardless, I don't like holding footage is my problem. So we'll get this installed. This clips into the door, and then the cables clip in there, which kind of hold it all together. So we got that. We got this stuff here, and we'll drop that down there. I need to get that out of there as well, so we'll get that out real quick, and we'll go put all of this stuff in the car. All right, guys, so we got this door panel all put back together. The light works, you know, everything's plugged in the way it needs to be. This works. The cup, we have the cup. Where's it at? It's in the back seat. I'll get it here in a minute, but we want to get this stuff off. So this is where they had it duct taped on before, and this stuff, it's not even sticky anymore. Well, that ought to be fun. So we're gonna try to get this crap off. Yeah, it's a little sticky up here. But like I said, we'll try to get this crap off and whatnot. Left the ladybug there for the next person. They can peel it off if they want to. But like I said, we did get all this all back together. The windows work and everything. We got the new headlight switch on, and it does work. So that is that. If we put the key in, turn the key on, the headlights do work and everything. So that is good to go. But like I said, we're gonna wait to put the mirror on, and I might just get a rattle can and do that. I don't know, we'll see. But we're gonna try to get this off, and then we'll put this cup on. This door will be complete, and then we can move on to the next thing. All right, guys, so look here. Now we got headlights that stay on. With the old switch, wherever it went, you would have to hold tension on it for those to stay on. But now they just stay on their own. Turn signals work. That one's hyper flashing because the bulb in the back's out. But I got a new one in the house. We're gonna throw it in. So everything works. Our door handle works. It's not broken. It's pretty good. So yeah, we got most of that crap off. Some of it's still there, which, I mean, you don't want to come off, but that's better than I figured it would do. So anyway, I'm gonna pull this down here to the shop, and we're gonna get that. I need to clear these coats too, but ooh, rusty brakes. But I'm gonna pull the taillight out, and like I said, I got a new bulb in the house, so we'll get it swapped, and that should take care of that problem. And then the only thing that we will have left is we need a radiator cap, because the O-ring on this one is rolled, and it's not good. So I need to get a new one. I need to put a little more coolant in this thing. It's just a little low. It's not, I don't know, maybe a quart low, something like that. So anyway, we will take care of that and whatnot. And this thing should be ready to go. So anyway, I'm gonna pop this taillight out. Oh, here's all my sister's stuff that I need to take back to her. I'll do that at some point. But just replace this bulb, and then like I said, do that stuff up there, get that mirror painted, and throw it on. And this thing, give it a clean, take my sister's stuff back to her, and this thing will be ready to hit the road, hopefully, and into my bank account, which will be nice. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get this swapped real quick, and that'll probably be all for tonight. All right, so we got that light swapped. We also put a new reverse light bulb in this thing, so we got reverse lights now. We got turn signals, we got headlights. I don't know if you can see back there, but we've also got brake lights, high beams. We got everything. We are set, ready to roll in this thing. Now, like I said, we'll figure out what I'm gonna do about painting this mirror. Like I said, I do have the paint from when we painted this car, both times. So that'll match, but I don't know if it's really worth mixing paint just for that little mirror cap, honestly. So that is that. Yeah, that's that. So I still need to clear those. I'll clear those at some point. The scanner's actually in the up here, so I'll get it. We'll clear those at some point and whatnot. But I think, like I said, I'm gonna catch y'all here in a couple days. We'll paint that mirror, whatever I figure out I want to do about painting it. Like I said, I have the paint. I just don't know if it's worth mixing paint and mixing clear for that little bitty mirror. So I might see if I can just get like a rattle can that is matched to the paint code. I know at the paint store that I go to, I can get them to take like actual paint and mix it up in a spray can, and it's like good quality stuff, not AutoZone whatever knockoff crap. So I'll probably do that, and we'll get that mirror painted, get it on here, and again, we got to get a radiator cap and a little more coolant. We'll clean this thing up, and it'll be ready to go on its way and into my bank account, which will be nice. So anyway, I guess like I said, I'll catch y'all here in a few days or so, something like that, and we'll get this thing all buttoned up, cleaned up, and ready to leave here. And like I mentioned in the Jeep video, we're just trying to make room to get this in the shop. I believe the motor is coming out of this completely for some stuff that we want to do. So that'll be an interesting project. But it'll be nice because we can pull the motor out and we can just roll the chassis straight back and out of the shop. We'll have room and everything will be peachy. So we're just trying to make room. Like I said, free up some room, free up a little money, because I got way too much money in that, and I got way too much money in the Jeep for it to just be sitting here. Well, actually, matter of fact, between that and that is just about exactly what I paid for this when I got it, which is crazy to me. But if I'd have known that then, I'd have bought 2 of these, and that would have been real good. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'll catch y'all here in a few days, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do here. All right, guys, so it is the next day, and while I was in the house working on some stuff on the computer, my grandpa, who's running off from the camera, got this all sanded down. We come out here, we got it all taped up. So this is ready to go. We're gonna wipe it down with alcohol one more time just to make sure that it's good to go. We did sand this with 600, so it should be good. Now I need to get that tote, get it out. It's got my paint stuff in it. We'll get the paint gun set up. I need to run up here. We'll get our filtration system that we use for powder coating. We'll grab it, bring it down here with the air hose that has my filter and stuff on it. We'll get the paint guns, like I said, get those set up. We'll get our paint, get it all stirred up because that paint's got a lot of metallic in it. And well, we'll get this mirror sprayed in, get it done, let it be drying. I gotta make like an hour drive here in just a few minutes. So we're gonna get this sprayed in, and I'll go in and get cleaned up and hop in the 300 and I'll be out of here. So anyway, let's get after it here and let's get this mirror painted. All right, so we did 3 coats of base, 2 coats of clear, and well, I'm fairly happy with that. I don't really see any issues here. Looks good all the way around and in there. So we're gonna let this dry up, and here in a little bit, give it a couple hours because it's in the 60s today. But we'll give it a few hours. Like I said, I gotta run, do some stuff. So here in a little bit, an hour or so, we'll move this back in. I'll go do that, and then tonight we'll come out and untape it and everything. So should be good to go. And then maybe Monday we'll install it on the car, and we should be good to go. All right, so we got this in here. I just wanted to take a moment. I like it. I'm gonna say, because I painted that car for the most part when we rebuilt it. I'm gonna say my painting is a little bit better since I did that thing, because this is pretty nice. Now I'm gonna say there's some rock chips that was in the original paint. I didn't worry about sanding all those out. It's just a kind of a time suck for something that isn't really all that important. Now, if this was on something like the 6.0 or the 300, we'd spent a little more time on prep. But that car's got dents and dings and whatever else in it, so I didn't really see the time in fixing all the little rock chips and all that kind of thing. So that does look good. You have to get close to even see that stuff, so I wasn't really concerned with it. But anyway, we'll I guess what we'll do is we'll wash the car before we put the mirror on, because with fresh paint you're supposed to wait a little bit to wash it. And the reason for that is the new paint will be real soft, so you can mess it up real easy. So we'll wash the car first, because we're gonna have to get kind of aggressive with cleaning it, because it's pretty dirty, got tree sap on it and that kind of thing. So we'll get it clean, and then next week we'll throw that mirror on there, and this thing should be ready to sell. So I'll catch y'all here in a few days. We'll clean the car up. We're not gonna do it today because it's about to rain, and well, won't be here tomorrow, so that's kind of that. But like I said, I'll catch y'all here in a few days. We'll get the car cleaned up and throw that mirror on there, and we should be ready to go. All right, guys, so it's a few days later, and I was intending to do this yesterday, but as you can tell, it rained a lot. So it actually was like real cloudy this morning, like that. And I kid you not, I went in, put my boots on. I had flip-flops on, put boots on, and the sun come out. So anyway, we're gonna get down here. We're gonna get I'm gonna pull the Hyundai down to the shop. I'm not gonna pull it in the shop, because I'm not gonna move the Jeep. And well, I really can't move the Jeep unless I just push it straight out, because I'm the only one here today. Been the only one here since Saturday. It's Tuesday now, and we're just hanging out. So anyway, I was gonna wash this. I'm not gonna wash this because it's supposed to rain some more this week. We don't have anywhere to keep it from getting that on it again. So yeah, that's just kind of that. So I'm gonna hop in here, pull this down to the shop, we'll get the mirror untaped, because I completely forgot to untape it the other day, and we'll at least get the mirror back on it. I'll just pull it over to the water hose, kind of hose it off, and that should suffice to get it clean enough to get some pictures of it and whatnot. And well, get this thing listed for sale, because that would be nice. Get it out of here. For real though, I think this would make a great car for somebody, just not me, because, well, I don't really fit in this car. It's very uncomfortable, and I have enough vehicles, so that's also that. And I need to get that code cleared. I'll do that too. I'll have to find my scanner. It's somewhere in the shop. I'll find it. But like I said, I feel like this will make a great car for somebody. It's just, I don't really fit in it all that well. I mean, I do. I mean, it's not terrible, but this is not really something for me, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm gonna let this run a minute, and I might take it up the road and back, just to kind of get things stirring around and whatnot. And then, like I said, we'll get the mirror untaped and get it thrown on here. I'll bring it up here, and like I said, I'll hose all the leaves and the dirt off the side of it. We'll get some pictures of this thing and get it listed for sale. All right, so we got the mirror untaped, and I must say, I'm very, very happy with that. A few little bits of trash, a little sag there in the clear. But all in all, I'm happy with that. So, especially for that car. But anyway, tape line looks real nice. Pretty happy. Paint, I feel like on this mirror looks better than the paint on the car. So anyway, I'm gonna get these bolts out. These are 10s, if I remember correctly. But I'll get these out. We'll go slap this guy on the car, and well, like I said, we'll rinse all the leaves and all that crap off of it, and well, I'll show you all the final product here, hopefully shortly, and all that kind of thing. Now, update on the Jeep. For those of you who didn't see the video, I believe the Jeep needs a computer. We were doing some looking. This computer, the number on this computer, does not match what shows to be the number for this Jeep. So, with that being said, I gotta figure out, do I want to spend the money on the computer and then maybe a fuel pump? Because I think the fuel pump might have died. It was a brand new pump when I put it in 2019. We never did anything with the thing. So I don't know if the brand new pump died, or I don't know what's the deal. But they're not. Oh, and looks like somebody might have punched my fender here, which is good. We'll pop that out. That ain't no big deal. Anyway, but yes, I think that's the deal with this. So I want to figure out, do I want to spend the money on this and keep going, or do we put the hood back on it, put the grill on it? Because I have a perfect grill for this, which is kind of amazing considering, well, the condition of the Jeep. This grill is like perfect, which again is very amazing to me. So do we put the grill back on it, throw the hood on it, and clean it up, get better pictures of it, post it for sale? I don't know. I ain't figured that out yet. But regardless, for the time being, I'm gonna throw this mirror on that car, and we're gonna get it for sale. So anyway, I'm just gonna grab these and whatnot. So like I said, we'll throw this on here, and that one should be ready for sale. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this, because I'm tired of looking at this thing too, and it needs to go. So I need to bolt the seats back in. So we need to do that. Or the front seats anyway. The rear, we never mess with the rear seat. And yeah, so anyway, y'all let me know in the comments, what do you want to see me do with the Jeep? because I'm kind of getting tired of looking at it, if we're being honest. Tired of messing with it and all that kind of thing. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's get this mirror on this car and get some pictures of it and get it posted for sale. All right, so we got our new mirror on. We kind of rinsed this thing off, got all the leaves, or most of the leaves, out of the cow. Got some pictures of this thing. And, well, here in a minute, I'm going to go in here and write up a listing and get this thing posted. Now, one thing I will say is this is actually a pretty clean car. Now, I do want to take the floor mats, pressure wash those, and do some cleaning on the inside, which I haven't done. But I mean, like I said, this is a really clean car. 141,000 miles, I think it was, pretty sure. I got a picture of that. But like I said, we're gonna get that thing listed for sale and see if we can find it a new home, as hickory nuts keep hitting the trunk of my 300. I guess I'll remove that here in a minute. But our driveway is looking a little interesting over here. And like I said, I mean, I don't really know what I want to do with the Jeep. I'll figure that out at some point. I don't know. So, not really in a hurry to get rid of it. I just don't really want to look at it anymore. And, well, there's a bunch of stuff I want to order for this. Still waiting on some yeses and nos from a few companies, talking about a few different things, looking for suggestions, that type of deal. So we don't really have anything else on the way for the truck at the moment. I do have some stuff in the office if y'all seen the last video. So anyway, I'm standing this way to try to keep y'all out of the wind as much as possible. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for the Hyundai. So anyway, with that being said, I guess that is going to be a wrap for this video. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, this thing will be sold. Because again, I feel like it'll be a nice car for somebody. Just not really something that I need, nor actually want. So, I mean, it's kind of that. But it is, it's finished up. I completely forgot to order a new marker light, but not really super concerned with that. So there it is. But anyway, guys, like I said, I think that's going to be a wrap for this one. So if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.